What's up, everybody? Jay Sniperton here. We're about halfway through Guardian games, 10 full days, and Titans have absolutely been killing it. Good job to them, right? As you can see in the video, they have 9 medals out of a total of possible 10 currently. I was thinking about it. As a Warlock, how can we bring this back? How can we possibly have a chance to win at this point? There are 21 days in Guardian games with a potential for 28 top days, or 28 points. We'll call them points. Bungie has stated that the last 7 days are worth double. So every day in the last 7 are worth 2 points instead of 1. So 14 total possible points in the last week and 14 for the first 2 weeks. Currently, Titans have 9, Hunters have 1, Warlocks have 0. I was trying to figure out, how would a Warlock think about this competition? How would a Warlock plan? How would a Warlock figure out how to win? And this is something that I was thinking about a couple of days ago, and I really should have made this video then to give us a better chance. But better late than never, and that's why we're making this video. So with the medals that you pick up from Eva Levante, you can save them for multiple days if you don't have the same medal to pick up another day. So let's say you pick up Gambit medals today with Forges, for example, and then tomorrow is Crucible and Strikes. You can pick up all 4 sets of those medals and have them ready to turn in together. That would be 3 per event. So that would be a minimum of 12 plus the 1 for bounties. I believe bounties is every day, so we're not even going to really consider that. But with how close everything has been, Bungie showed us in the TWAB Thursday, how close really everything is. Titans are a little bit ahead with how much they're contributing and how many of them are actually playing. Warlocks are very close behind, and Hunters really aren't that far down, even though it looks like they are. It's just there's like a 10% scale or 10-point scale that they're like basing everything on right now. So I'll pop the infographic here on screen right now so you can see really how close it is. So as a Warlock, I was like, how can we bring this back? How can we have a chance to win? If we save our medals on every other day and then plug them in on every other day, so we're not like, you know, slightly behind Titans every single day. It's like, well, the first day we're pretty far below. The second day we'd be considerably higher if we can get some traction, if we can get enough Warlocks to buy into this. So ideally, we input all of our medals that we've collected across 2 days. So, for example, today's May 1st, tomorrow's May 2nd. We complete all of our medals for today, May 1st, and save them. Keep them in our inventory. Tomorrow, we get those medals and complete those and turn them in on the 2nd before the reset day on the 3rd, which would be Sunday, Pacific time. So I'm in Oregon, so Pacific. Today's the 1st. Reset just hit. It is currently 10:40 a.m. So reset just hit on Friday. We input our medals after reset on Saturday. Okay, so that would give us, if enough Warlocks did at least just the activities, so that would be 12 medals as opposed to a maximum of 7 per day. We're doing 12 every other day. So if we get enough people to buy into this, we can win, and I'll put a calendar on screen. We can get up to 10 medals. Granted, on the last week we get 4 out of 7 days, so I also put the last day possible, and so then we'd have 8 for the last week and then 2 other days before, so that's 10 points. My hope is that this spurs some kind of Warlock pride. We start winning days. People are like, oh my gosh, Warlocks might have a chance. I better start contributing. And maybe some of those unplanned days, maybe we get an extra 1 or 2. So then we get like 11 or 12 medals. We only need 14 to win or 13 to tie. The most that Titans can get right now, if they won out, I mean, they'd have 27, right? Because Hunters have had one. But if Warlocks can get 10, that means that the max that Titans can get is 17. Now you start, that's a 7-point lead. It's kind of like basketball. You start chipping away at it. We don't have to do it all at once. We start chipping away at it and hope that people start to buy in and people get excited about Warlocks again and give us a chance to win. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. So, my challenge to you, I'm going to put the calendar and the handy dandy graphic on the screen right now. This is available on my Twitter. I'm going to pin it. This is going to be a little bit self-promoting, and I don't intend it to be that way, but this needs to go out. This needs to go out to as many people as possible to give them the information so we can all buy into this. So I'm going to pin the tweet. If you want to comment or retweet it, or I mean, I'll make the infographic available. If you want to tweet it on your own Twitter without retweeting me, that's fine. I'm going to put my logo on the bottom left, just because I did make it. But let's get as many people to buy into this as possible. And maybe those last few days that we're not planning to plug in our medals, maybe Hunters win a couple of them. Maybe Warlocks get a couple of them. And there you go. We won, right? We get 14 points. Or maybe we get 12 and Hunters get 3 or 4. That gives us a great chance to win. Let's give ourselves a chance to win, but we really have to dig in. We really have to buy into the Warlock spirit of science and planning and working together. Nothing against Titans or Hunters. They're great, right? But this is about Warlock pride and perpetuating our intelligence. Let's show them how smart we are. Let's show them how we can plan. Are you up to it? Let's do it. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and let's get this done. We'll see you next time. Until then, Jay Snipes out.